Welcome to Mrbeefys Can of Pop News, or Beefy's Pop, whatever you want to call it. Either way, we're here to cover all kinds of pop culture news, whether it's comic book news, horror, video games, movies, who knows. Some good, some bad, some happy, some sad. Anyways, let's get on to the video. Oh damn, we got Godzilla, horror, video games, DC, and Marvel news. So starting off, Marvel. Kevin Feige pokes fun at DC, and I take great offense to this. But first, Kevin Feige started about his filmmakers, talking about Spider-Man. He says, it's a testament to director Destin Daniel Cretton, Tom Holland, and Amy Pascal, and Sony, Tom Rothman, for letting us do this 4 times now, working to bring Spidey to the screen. It's a testament to what Stan Lee and Steve Ditko created all those years ago. People can write about changing taste, but as characters that grew and evolved through the decades, there are none better than the Marvel characters, and none better than Peter Parker. When you find an actor like Tom Holland to bring that character to life, it is the magic formula. None better than the Marvel characters is what stands out, and I will argue this easily. Marvel is, is a popcorn movie spectacle. You go and you love the visuals. The heart isn't really there in majority of the Marvel movies. I would say 90%. Up until recent years, for sure. They may have recently gotten a little bit more grounded and a little bit more better, but for the most part, they were all just visually appealing movies. But if you wanted, substance and drama and character development and all that, I think that's where DC shines. And I will argue that DC animation stomps Marvel animation in every category. I don't care. You can take the 90s animation from DC, whether that's, BTAS, Superman, Justice League, hell, what else do they have? They had some other ones too, Static Shock. Anyways, any of those would be infinitely better than Marvel animation and Marvel's cartoon shows and movies. But live action, if you want to just stick to that, if we came down to it and we told everybody to make a list of the greatest superhero movies of all time, what are going to be like the top 3? Batman's going to be on there possibly 2 out of the 3 times. It's hard to beat The Dark Knight. It's hard to beat that one. And even the recent one, the Matt Reeves Batman, is pretty fucking perfect. And while the Superman movie, the 2026 one with David Cornsweet, might not have made a lot of money, quality-wise, it's a solid fucking Superman movie, and it has more heart than majority of the recent movies that came out from Marvel. So, I feel like there's a lot of argument there, and Marvel movies, yeah, they make more money because they're a spectacle to see, and they've had going on 30 years to do this. So, of course, it's going to sell big. But when it comes to just, flavor and substance and all that, I'll say it again, DC is where it's at. Alright, enough about me fanboying over this. Let's jump over to the next subject. This is awesome. Dave Bautista is in talks to play Kratos for the new Amazon show now that Ryan Hurst is officially out of the role. And, it's not official yet. It hasn't been officially signed, but he is the leading actor. And damn, this is great casting. I think this should have been done originally. Even though Ryan Hurst or whatever, I was going to give him a shot. This is a good move. I'm curious on how bulky Batista is able to get, because he said that he didn't want to keep the muscle on the whole time in his movie career and stuff. He wanted different roles. That's why he toned down. So it will be cool to see him buff back up if that's what he decides to do. Also, Atreus is being recasted for season 2. Not because of the actor for drama or any issues like that, but because there's going to be a time skip that has been revealed. So we will get teen Atreus. Okay, next up, Godzilla -0 will premiere in New York next month. God damn, I am fucking jealous of New York. I guess the guy in charge of the film festival says, we're thrilled to announce the world premiere of Godzilla -0 at the Spotlight Gala, taking place September 26, with the director and members of the cast and crew. Godzilla Minus Zero picks up in 1949, 2 years after the first event, and continues the story of the Shikishima family, I butchered that, I'm sure, as they face all new calamity. So, best believe we're going to get some spoilers, some leaks, some good shit's going to be coming out next month. There's no doubt about it. So be on the lookout for that. There's always somebody who ends up going to these screenings that gives us a rundown. So we will get confirmation on the villain. Everybody's leaning to Ghidorah. I get it. In my mind, for some reason, I'm hoping we'll get Anguirus, but we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully we'll get a better trailer that gives us some more right around that time. It would be weird for them to have a world premiere around this time and not have some kind of trailer to build it up and start hyping it, especially with it coming out in November. So be on the lookout. Alright, next up, last post, Creepshow finally is returning. I am just a huge fan of Creepshow. And damn, I was so sad whenever the season ended. We got four good seasons last time, and this one is being labeled as a five-part, I guess, series or something. I don't understand quite what they're doing or aiming for. It is looking to be released September 16th, 2026, so right around the fucking corner. I just hope that it does very well on Shudder, and maybe, just maybe, we'll get a new Creepshow movie. I think Creepshow is one of the most underrated just horror anthologies and franchises in general. I think Creepshow should be used by everybody to get people into horror movies. I think, like, with the stories, they're captivating, they're fun, and they're creepy. They're not just over the top gory or horrifying. And I think that Creepshow is able to reach out there and touch a lot of people and should be used that way. Anyways, let me know below, what do you guys think of the news? I know I went on a little bit of a tangent on the DC thing, but I'm very passionate about DC. Dave Bautista's Kratos, that is awesome. Godzilla news is always a great time. And Creepshow, I mean, I just can't get enough of Creepshow. I have everything about that fucking show, from books to posters, everything. Anyways, tell me below, what do you think? The video's coming to an end. Thank you once again for giving me your time, and thank you for the comments and everything else. As usual, have a great day. It's all about attitude. There is no progress without struggle, so stay in there. I've been your host, Mr. Beefy, and you've all been fantastic.
Sit back and listen to the